Question 3 for Paper 2 Calculator, June 2018. Question 3, the line L is shown on the grid. Find an equation for L. So, the way I like to do these questions are using our two tools, y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. This will give us the equation of any straight line provided we know the gradient m and a point on the line x1, y1, which we can work out for this question. So there's one half of our tool. The second half of our tool is we need m, the gradient, which is the difference in y for 2 points on the graph and the difference in x for 2 points on the graph. So with these tools we can work out the gradient of L. So let's take 2 points. I'm going to choose these two because 0 is going to be at least one of the coordinates. So 0 because we're not at all any distance along the y-axis, 2 because we are 2 along the x-axis, and this point we are no distance along the x-axis, so 0, but we are minus 6 down the y-axis. So here are our 2 points, so we can work out the gradient. So m. Now it doesn't matter which point we choose as long as we keep them the same. So let's call this point xy and this point x1, y1. So y is 0 minus y1, well y1 is minus 6 all over x is 2, x1 is 0. So m equals 0 minus minus 6, that's plus 6, 2, take away 0 is 2. 6 divided by 2 we know is 3. So the gradient is 3. Now once we know the gradient we can do a gross error check or a sensible check. So m, the gradient is positive 3. That's sensible because the gradient is positive, i.e. it's going left to right and upwards, and it's quite steep, 3, so it goes, for every 1 along, it goes 1, 2, 3 up, and there's our straight line. Lovely. So our gradient looks sensible. Now we've got 2 points to choose from. I'm going to choose this one to plug into this half of our tool, only because it's positive numbers being chosen. So y minus y1, so y. Now y1 has no bearing on this y1 in this sense. All this equation means is any point on the line y1, x1. This y without 1 and this x without 1 is actually going to stay there, because we want the equation, remember, in the form y equals mx plus c. So we actually want an x to stay and a y to stay. So that's what this is going to do. This y and this x are actually going to stay. So all we want is any point along the curve, along the straight line. So we'll choose this point, as I said, because this is positive. So y minus y1, 0, equals m, we said m is 3, our gradient m is 3. X we're keeping, remember, because we want it in the form y equals mx plus c. Minus x1, which we said was 2, because remember I'm choosing this point. So y take away nothing is y. 3, we're going to expand this bracket on the right hand side. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times minus 2 is minus 6. So that should be the equation of L. Let's just double check. Remember, C is the y-intercept. So where is the y-intercept? There's y. The intercept, minus 6. So plus C, well, C in this case is actually minus 6. Minus 6, that looks correct. Our gradient we said was 3, we checked that earlier. So y equals 3x minus 6. So find an equation for L. So I'm saying L is y equals 3x minus 6. Any questions or comments, please comment down below, and thank you for watching.